Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us here for Wake Up Charlotte to Go. I'm Ben Thompson. Larry Sprinkle standing by with a look at a nice day ahead, Larry.
Not bad at all. Enjoy the sunshine, the blue skies, and very comfortable temperatures. It's a clear sky morning all across the region. As we take a look at high pressure, that is our big weather maker right on top of the Carolinas. Going to stay here for the next several days and keep us high and dry, as they like to say. Temperatures by the end of the week close to 80 degrees, and then we begin next week with temperatures right around 60, struggling to make it to 60 degrees, so a little of everything. Rainfall chances not today, not tomorrow, not Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday. It's Monday and Tuesday next week. Could be a couple showers out there. For today, though, it's really going to be a very mild afternoon for the most part. Temperatures should be in the low 70s. Even warmer tomorrow. We will hit about 76 on Thursday. Friday, close to 80 degrees. Even Saturday, it's going to be in the upper 70s to near 80. Back in that temperature off into the 60s on Sunday with more clouds around. The clock's ahead 1 hour this weekend, and then next week, early next week, could be some showers out there. But we got some great weather right into the upcoming weekend, Ben.
All right, Larry, thanks. Now to our top stories of the day. CMS students could be spending more time in the classroom soon. Today, education leaders will discuss expanding in-person learning even more.
Yeah, good Tuesday morning. Later today, the CMS School Board will vote on a plan that will send students back to school for more in-class training. That means elementary school students could be in class for up to 4 days a week, middle and high schoolers for up to 2 days a week on a rotating week-by-week basis. All of this could come to pass if the board votes on it by this coming Monday.
Good morning from Bank of America Stadium. I'm Billie Jean Shaw. This is the site of yet another mass vaccination clinic that starts today and is ending on Thursday. Atrium Health is hosting this clinic. They plan on administering 14,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine over this course of 3 days. To make an appointment, just head to myatriumhealth.com and you can schedule one there.
Today, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper will give an update on the state's COVID-19 response. The governor, along with top health leaders, will speak at 3 p.m. in Raleigh. You can watch that update live inside the WCNC app as well as on our Facebook page. New this morning, Rock Hill will no longer enforce the city's mask mandate. City Council approving that last night. They didn't formally lift the mandate just yet, but City Council says they plan to make it official in 2 weeks at their next meeting. Keep in mind, folks, the CDC still recommends wearing a mask when you leave your home. Speaking of the CDC, issuing its first guidelines for people who are now fully vaccinated, says people who are vaccinated can safely visit other vaccinated people without masks or social distancing. They can also visit small groups of unvaccinated people if those people all live in the same house. Large gatherings like parties, they're still off the table. Rachel Lundberg joins us now. And Rachel, bottom line, a lot of people going to be able to go see their friends and family pretty soon.
Yeah, so this is great news for them hearing these new guidelines from the CDC, but it's also raised a lot of questions for people about what is safe and what isn't safe now. So we are sorting through the questions that people have been texting in and verifying, getting you guys the answers this morning. A lot to unpack. Let's start with this first question you'll see on your screen. A viewer says, I desperately want to see my grandparents. They're both fully vaccinated. I'm not. Is that safe? Our source is the CDC, and according to their new guidelines, we can verify it is safe for you to visit your grandparents indoors as long as you are not at high risk for a serious COVID infection. Since your grandparents are both protected, they've got the vaccine, they are good. Our next question is from Erica. Erica, thanks for texting this in. I'm a teacher and fully vaccinated, but my sister and her husband are not. Is it safe for them to come over for dinner? So again, we are going to the CDC's new guidelines for an answer on this, and we can verify it is safe for you to have dinner together indoors and without masks, as long as, again, neither your husband or neither your sister or her husband, are at high risk. So that's a key factor there, not being at high risk. The CDC says because you're vaccinated and your sister and husband are from the same household, that also helps keep the risk very low. Then finally, this from Eli. My grandma is turning 80 next month. She's fully vaccinated, but no one else in our family is. Is it safe for us to gather and have a party for her? According to the CDC's new guidelines, unfortunately, this one is a no. Although your grandma is fully vaccinated, which is great, they still say that it's not safe for unvaccinated people from multiple households to gather. So continue to text in any questions that you have to 704-329-3600. Ben.
Rachel, thanks. Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. Restaurants have had to make a lot of changes to stay in business during this pandemic. That includes expanding curbside pickup and more drive-thrus. And some of those changes could be sticking around for good.
Drive-thrus have been booming during this pandemic, and restaurants are betting that will continue as the technology gets faster and smarter. Let's connect the dots. When the pandemic hit, more places started upping their drive-thru game. Starbucks has workers walking car lines taking orders. Chipotle created Chipotle lanes, where customers can grab pre-ordered food. And even Applebee's is testing its first drive-thru. Several big names are trying to improve their drive-thru experience with technology. For many, that means encouraging customers to order through apps to speed up the process and improve accuracy. Fast food giants like McDonald's and Burger King are turning to artificial intelligence to predict what you'll order. That means everything from suggesting iced coffee on a hot day to using Bluetooth technology to ID you and ask if you want the same thing you ordered last time. It's all an improvement over the days of screaming into a speaker in the drive-thru lane. And that is connecting the dots.
And having them scream back at you and not understanding what they're saying and don't have any idea if they got the order right. So progress, I guess. Make sure you catch us every single morning starting at 4:30 a.m. on Wake Up Charlotte.